Hey guys, it's Lindsay with Mama Shmooze Reviews, and I am going to share with you guys a quick little update on our homeschool journey and what we have been doing the past few months. I haven't done an update in such a long time, and I apologize. I love watching these videos with all of these homeschool updates that you guys do, so I wanted to share with you guys what we've been doing. If you have a kid in preschool or you have a toddler and you try to teach them at home, it's really fun to hear like other moms' experiences and what they're using and what they're doing. So I wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing. So as far as like what we do every day, we basically sit down and have breakfast and I read them a few books. We do our Bible devotion, or I'll talk about a Bible story. Sometimes we'll do like a craft afterwards. We might read a poetry book to them, or I might read a poetry book to them, and then they usually go off and play and just pretend and have fun and build puzzles or build blocks or do something hands-on with me, and I'll join them after I have some coffee, of course. And then after that, I will kind of like pull them back a little bit and we'll do a little bit more reading on something that they've been enjoying, and then we'll like incorporate an activity with that. My daughter has a workbook system, or like a rolling bin system, that I just got for Mother's Day that we have been incorporating in her homeschool, and I will share with you guys a new homeschool tour soon. Our homeschool room has changed a little bit, and I wanted to share with you guys like what our whole living room area looks like, because our dining room is attached to our living room, and that's what we use all day long for like our homeschool. So I will share with you guys that. Let me know if you want to see that. Give me a thumbs up if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. So yeah, we have a lot of educational toys all throughout our house that's like organized, kind of like hidden, that they play with and they pretend, and they have a kitchen, and then they have like boxes with all of these educational toys that I love, like Melissa and Doug puzzles. But that is what we typically do on a day. And then we've been using math lately. We've been doing a lot of manipulatives with the cubics that I got from a homeschool curriculum there, or the thrift store, I think. And we've been using the abacus. It's been really fun because it's a great way to learn skip counting, and we've been doing greater and less than on there. We've been doing adding and subtracting, and there's a lot of fun YouTube channels that are already out there. There's like probably 100 of them that my daughter and my son are actually really enjoying watching. So they'll like have like a little cartoon or a real abacus, and they'll share with you how you can do a bunch of fun like math activities and games on there. And my daughter and I have been like playing little fun games together, and it's really interactive. So that's something that we've been enjoying this month. Also for math, we've been doing like worksheets. We used to do like Dollar Tree worksheets, but now I'm like moving up a little bit with her, and we got a used Bob Jones book that she has been doing a little bit and dabbling into that, and then a lot of free printables online. And we just got our new math workbook that I will share with you guys in a math curriculum video soon coming up. I will share with you guys a couple of resources that we're going to be using next year in our curriculum. Right now I have gotten our literature and language arts, history, and our science from BookShark, which they have generously given to me for my honest review. I have an unboxing video up there if you want to see what their kindergarten looks like and what books that they give you and everything. Like, it's everything all laid out for you just to show you guys what they will be learning for the year. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And then if you're interested in following my journey and seeing what BookShark is all about, I will be doing videos, homeschool updates, which will probably incorporate some of the resources that BookShark has given me. So we actually, talking about BookShark, as far as the read out louds that we've been doing for the past few months, we have been really enjoying My Father's Dragon. We read the Boxcar Children, and then we just finished A Grain of Rice. That was really, really good. These books are amazing, and they're really, really engaging, and my daughter and I like to read these books pretty quickly because they're easy reads, and I am very, very pleasantly surprised that she and my son listen to them. My son usually goes off and plays, but sometimes he comes back and listens to them while we're eating lunch sometimes. But they have been like a blessing. These books are really fun, and I probably would have not read read out loud books because the past maybe 2, 3, 4 months ago I got Mr. Popper's Penguins, which was my favorite book when I was in elementary school, so I thought my daughter would love it, but she wouldn't listen to it for some reason. But for some, I don't know, after like maybe 2 or 3 months after that, I started reading My Father's Dragon, and she like absolutely loved it. We sat on the couch and we read it together while my son was napping. So it's a really fun way to have a really great relationship with your kid one-on-one. If your daughter, or if your toddler is sleeping or something, or if you are all together at a dinner table or lunch table to read together, it's a really fun way to read to your kids and have fun. So anyways, those are the 3 books that we've really enjoyed, and I try to find activities or think of activities in my head to do that will help let them remember what we read in the book. And I also ask a lot of reading comprehension questions while I'm like reading the book with her, or after we're done reading the book, or I'll have her share the book with her dad during dinner time, so she can kind of like tell the story or retell the story again. So that's something we've been enjoying. So that's math and reading. And then as far as science and stuff goes, we've been just doing a lot of nature stuff and nature walks and bugs and just whatever. We love Magic School Bus, so that is a fun little thing that we've been watching. And Sid the Science Kid we've been watching, that's really fun. And then thank you to one of my, you know who you are, one of my friends out there. She gave me Magic School Bus books, so she has totally blessed us with that. So now we're not only watching the little shows, but we could read the books now. So I'm really excited about that. So that is what we've been doing for science. As far as history, we've been just doing a lot of biblical history, and whatever events are coming up, like Memorial Day, we kind of just talk about that, and then we'll research it and go online, and we'll learn songs about our country and stuff like that. Some stuff that's really simple. Geography, we've been doing a lot of like map work. We've been reading our map, and then we have a map puzzle that they do like a couple times a week, and they match the puzzle up with one on the wall, and they just absolutely love learning about the states. I mean, they probably memorize more states than I ever had when I was a kid. So that's what we've been doing. And yeah, so that's really cool. And then also for science this month, we got STEM Reads in the mail. It's like a kid's subscription box. I will link the unboxing up above. And we were learning about asteroids. So it was like a hands-on experience where we had magnifying glass and we got some asteroid rocks. And we had 2 really great books that we've been reading, and the kids are really into it. So we were putting the solar system puzzle that we had today and learning about planets. So that was a really fun subscription box. I'm thinking about maybe getting it. I don't know. It is an expensive box. It's like $34.95. I wish it was a little bit more budget friendly, but it was a great idea, and it was great to review it and check it out. But we are still loving it. We're still reading it, and we're still looking at the rocks under the magnifying glass. So it's been a really, really fun box to get into the mail. So if you could afford the $34.95 a month and you need something for the summer, I would really highly suggest this box subscription. It was really, really fun. So yeah, so that's it. So history, science, and as far as our reading, we're still doing 20 easy reading lessons. And I have a video on that. If you want to see like a flip through that, it's up there. We're enjoying it a lot, and we try to do it every day, but it usually doesn't happen. So usually we read it at least, or she does her lessons at least 3 times out of the week. On a good week, maybe 4. On a bad week, like twice. So she's really loving that, and she's using her little readers from BookShark. And it's really been a fun few months or so. I've been really like relaxed style homeschool this past few months, and as far as like planning goes, I don't really write out any lesson plans. I kind of just go with the flow, and I know the subjects that we need to cover for that day. And I'm not really super strict because she's just in kindergarten or preschool, and so we've just been having a lot of fun just learning through play and Montessori like manipulatives. So if you ever want to see any like learning or toddler learning videos, anything that I have like thought was useful to myself, I put it out there on YouTube. So I have a link of the toddler learning list down below, and my homeschool journey if you want to check that out as well. So thank you so much for listening to me chat about my homeschool update, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thanks for tuning in to Mama Schmooze Reviews.